Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from Western Kentucky. And before we get into our mission, we have a little matter of a promotion to make. So that should be available on this mission for us as an officer. So let's get into the barracks and down to promotions. And we got our last open billet for a promotion here. And we are coming on down to Ruth, Maserati Hertz. And once again, we're going to go with the Stay Frosty perk on this promotion. Thank you, Ruth. You complete the promotion at this time of our medics that we are promoting to officer. Congratulations on that. So join me back and we will jump right back into the mission map, all fully loaded out, and we'll see who we're taking on this upcoming mission. All right, let's get back in here and take a look at the team that we're taking out. We have, it's an urban block, so several buildings in a large combat zone. So we have along Barry MVP Bonds as our Rocketeer. We have Sandy Golden Arm Koufax along as our engineer. And guess what? Our arc thrower has been repaired and is back to use. So we'll see if we can't hang on to it. In addition, I gave Sandy Koufax, since he'll be up close and personal to try and make this capture, one of the phalanx armors that we have. Ruth Maserati Hertz is along as our medic and commanding officer on this mission. I gave her a few extra clips since she does have the ability to suppress, and that just goes through the ammo real fast. We definitely have a tanking assault on this mission, both with his vest and the phalanx armor along. He has some nice +5 armor protection, and we're going to try and put that to the test and to some good use for Fred Hoosier Schlug. And we have Sebastian Professor Jezowski along as our scout, bringing along the one battle scanner we brought along. A little extra armor protection since he tends to be up front. Also, we don't need him injured again. We have Kristin Nitsirk Drag along as our gunner with some extra mags too to help with suppression. Andy Spector Gibbon is along as our sniper, and as you'll notice, everybody has laser weapons now. Sniper rifle, scattergun, you name it, everybody's out with the main weapon of a laser weapon. Other than the sidearm, not everybody has laser sidearms, but we're fine as we are this way. And then finally, Boris Boom Boom Becker along as our infantry with a couple flashbangs to help us out when we're ready to make our capture. And there is the team. Let's launch the mission and take a look at what kind of a map we're looking at. Whoops! I'm glad this is a pop-up. There were 2 promotions available, and Ruth Maserati Hertz, you have one of them, and as a field medic your promotion is Revive. It's nice to have a couple of you that can revive those bleeding out and unconscious soldiers, and you are one of those. And finally we have Andy Spector Gibbon, our sniper, and you are an in the zone sniper, and along with that, and not bad in an urban setting to have the snapshot perk available. So if you need to be mobile, we can still not lose your abilities. So there we go with our promotions. Now let's get back into the mission. It's a long trip over to Japan. Matsuyama, Japan. Let's see what kind of aliens we have on a light. Will it be the strong and few, or will it be the weak and few? We'll find out what kind of mission this is right now.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions. We'll have to move quickly if we want to slow the spread of panic.
It's the paper mill mission. Let's see where we start out. That can make a whole heck of a lot of difference. Plus, we have a light mission. So, quantity-wise, let's hope we don't run into those pods of 5 that have been giving us some challenge lately. Okay, we are off in this far corner.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
We'll try moving up to the opening in this back wall and moving through, unfortunately, mostly half cover in the center around the cars before we can get to the protection of the building that tends to have a little more full cover options. Let's start off with you, Sebastian, and take a peek through that opening. In fact, we'll give you a peek on this side of the opening. Nothing so far on the initial push. Fred, if I can track you down, Fred, looks like you're over here. It's kind of a long run, but you'll take a peek through the other side of the opening, see if you see anything in the other direction, and it doesn't quite illuminate anything at this point. Let's start filing everybody else out there. Let's see, do we have anybody? In fact, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll move you forward, Fred, just a little bit and find out if we activate. Actually, what we'll do is I think we'll move you to this trash can. Rather than push it and activate on a yellow move, we'll kind of push you off this way.
Heading there now.
Okay, then we can set our sniper, Andy Gibbon, over here on the opening, which is where I'd rather have my sniper positioned. And we'll kind of move everybody else out and around a little bit.
Solid copy, Commander.
Try to get in position without position without activation. That's our goal.
Stepping off.
And finally, our Rocketeer, we're going to run you in here to position. Actually, it's not a great position, but we're going to run you in there just to get you close since you're bogged down with those rockets. And we will run you in here, Ruth. Get the leader up near the front lines on the initial start here. Okay, steady your weapon, Andy. And we'll just overwatch with you, Sebastian. Well, we're back with Thin Men, so let's hope the acid doesn't sting us like it did last time we had the fun of dealing with Thin Men. Let's see how we can move up. We've got Boris Becker up here, can move up to this half cover. Let's make that first step. So far, so good. Let's start following up with the rest of us. Kristin, we'll bring you right here.
Contact.
Oh, we have our contact. 2 Thin Men and a sectoid. But they're all out of range right now. I guess my goal at the moment then is to make sure we aren't clustered up too much as we get ourselves in position.
Heading to that location.
Put down and lay down a little overwatch. We're going to bring our rocket over here.
Yes, Commander.
So we can steady. I've learned I'm not going to try and put him on overwatch so we can use snapshot. We'll bring Sebastian right up to the front. Okay, he is in range of just a sectoid. So I have a feeling with no mind merge, I'm fine in half cover against a sectoid, I believe. In fact, we're going to take this shot against the sectoid, 83% with Andy Gibbon. We had a shot or laser sighting problem with you early on with the conventional sniper rifle. Let's see if we've got this laser sniper rifle functioning properly for you, Andy. Let's give it a shot and see if you can hit on an 83% against the sectoid. Let's do it. Come on now. Here we go. We want to just christen that sniper rifle off the right way. That's for sure. Let's see now. I'm thinking, Ruth, how do we want to position you? I think We're going to possibly pop you a little farther. Well, we can probably keep you right there. I don't think that gets us clustered up for any concern. Yeah, nobody else has sights of the... I think we're kind of spread out enough so nobody can get acided with one shot, and we're not close enough. These two might be close enough, so maybe I need to look at running Fred over this way, just so we're spread out enough, and plus it gets him in position to maybe make some moves into the building depending on how those thin men decide to play this out. Hopefully we don't activate in the process of running. Okay, we saw them as we ran, and that's fine. Now we're going to put everybody else on Overwatch. It's easier to be more aggressive on a light mission when you know there's less chance of aliens being activated, especially on a larger size map. So let's Overwatch and get ready for their advance.
On Overwatch.
I am a little concerned with you, Kristin. A little. That this thin man could come out this way and get a flank on you. So I am going to pull you back. And hopefully that doesn't put you and Boris Becker in acid. Yeah, that does kind of... Well, it gets you close to being acided, especially if they shoot right between you. But I don't have a lot of distance to run you to get you out of acid range that's in any safer cover. So I think we're just going to run you back here.
That's affirmative.
You won't be on Overwatch as a result. We're going to steady you on the rocket just in case we need a safety valve. And we will Overwatch you, Boris Becker. Let's see what happens. Is our Overwatch going to be sufficient? That's the question. That's probably the thin man that moved inside. Ah, we got some Seekers going at us, but they're running into a barrage of Overwatch. 1 hit, 2 hits. No kills, I don't believe. But at least we're weakening those Seekers down. That's always nice. How many of them go stealth? That's the question. We got the thin man moving up. Missed. Bad miss, Ruth. Come on, you're the leader. Show them how it's done. And that's a safe move up for this guy. Is he going to spit? No, it's a double move. Okay. We got some options, my friends. We've got some options. And Barry Bonds, you are the option maker right here. Because you are steadied. We don't have to worry about snapshots. So I'm kind of thinking a well-placed, low-scattered rocket could do a world of help against these Seekers, who all, fortunately, did not go cloak themselves. So let's see if we can get a nice 1.4 scatter. Ideally, how about no scatter on this? We'd do a heck of a lot of damage, wouldn't we?
Going hot.
Let's do it, Barry. Show your MVP stuff here.
Let's soften them up.
Well, I don't know if that would call that an MVP hit, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Who have we got? Where the heck can I find my Grenadier? Right here is what it looks like. I have ability to do some hurt on a couple of these Seekers, and possibly a thin man, possibly a car. So I think I am going to use a grenade in this instance just to try and maximize damage against the maximum amount of aliens. So let's toss the grenade.
Throwing grenade.
So we got one of the Seekers down at least. Yeah, the other one is still in the back. So we're down to 3 Seekers, and I'm about to call them sneakers. They are sneaky. They can be sneaky, but they're not cloaked. Let us see, let us see, let us see. At the moment, I'm more worried about the damage output. of the thin men and the options they can use to hurt me than I am the seekers, to be quite honest. At least that's what I'm thinking right off the bat. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to concentrate on the thin men to start off with. One of those ways I may do it is push forward, since we have so many enemies already exposed. Push forward with a run and gun on you, Fred. Get you up close here against this one thin man and see if we can eliminate one of the thin men right off the bat.
Moving to firing position. Moving out.
Fortunately, we didn't have any Overwatch to worry about. We're going to go against the most full-strength thin man right here. See if we can't blow him back into his friend here. Nice job, Fred. We got a nice cloud of acid now over here, don't we? And it's, you have a 50% shot, Sebastian, and we can increase the percentage of that shot and take care of that last thin man right here. And then we can focus our attention on the seekers. So let's try that first. Let's get the nice flank on the thin man. And we got the thin man threat out of the way. Now we've got some of our own issues to take care of. What kind of shots do you have, Boris, Becker? Not great percentage shots against these guys, is it? But it's better than 50-50, and you have 2 shots. So I think that's where I give my attention to start out. Sure would be nice to hit this first one. Boom, boom. Very good. Because boy, wouldn't that be a relief if you could take care of 2 of them for me. There we go, and boy, finally a wish of the commander has come true, has come to fruition. Now we have the ability here with you, Nitsirk. We can lock him down. I don't know if I can guarantee enough damage by using flush, but we can definitely hold him in place against us with suppression, and I think that's the play we're going to do. And that gives the sniper a chance, 93%, because I think that, if I recall, but don't trust my memory, that might have added some holo targeting to it, but we'll find out. Finish it off, Andy. Phew, very good. So I'm feeling good with that extra little bit of armor. I'm feeling good with the extra laser weapons we got. But this mission isn't over, so as we all know, I better not get feeling too good. Let's see, who have we got left here? That's you, Ruth. Let's bring you up, Ruth, and we'll just kind of get you in the midst of everybody on Overwatch, and then we'll regroup on how we want to move forward against the next pod coming up.
On Overwatch.
Sure made a mess of the paper factory here. But then there's a whole nother warehouse over on the other end of paper products that we have yet to explore. I'm kind of thinking, there's mostly, once I go in there, it's mostly half cover. I could have access to the roof to move down, but that's all the way in the back, so I'm not going to waste time getting on the roof. Let's just start sneaking forward a little bit, some minor baby steps, and reloading in the process. Unless, of course, this very first turn activates. So we're good. I think we're in good position to reload. Fred, we're going to get you up nearby also, so you have some flexibility and movement with your run and gun that already has come in handy. Let's reload you too. This will be a turn of maneuvering and reloading is what it'll be. So we're able to get over to a position with some full cover here around that car. Of course, cars are not to be relied upon. They can go boom. Kristin, I think we'll just bring you up blue move. You won't be in cover, but I don't feel a threat from that position, and we're just going to reload you. Get everybody reloaded and ready. There's probably only one more pod, as a matter of fact, too. So I don't mind bringing everybody out in the open. Odds are slim that we're going to activate. Watch me eat my words. We've seen that happen more than once. I think I'm going to move you up, Andy, and reload you. So you'll be unsteadied in case something activates this turn. And our Rocketeer, yeah, we're going to kind of run you up to get you up near the action. So you won't be steadied. And hopefully I won't be tempted to use you, use your abilities on Snapshot. I learned my lesson on that. Let's just get you up here reloaded, Boris. And we used up a lot of ammo. A lot of enemies, a lot of ammo. More thin men in our future. I see more thin men in our future, and they seem to be in the parking lot, perhaps, at the other end of the parking lot. So it might not have been a bad play to have somebody up high. They seem to be coming down here on the other side of the truck over here, kind of in that general direction. So we'll work our way in that direction, staying as much as possible, yeah, behind the full cover vehicles.
Aye, Commander. Visual on the goods.
And we're starting to see, he says, visual on the goods. I don't see the meld, but I trust your eyesight, Fred. I'm sure it's in the area nearby somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. So we'll see if we can't take out this last pod and obtain some meld in the process. Barry, it's only going to be half cover, but it's a spot where we're going to steady your rocket. Sebastian, I want to get you moving up also, so we have the use of your lightning reflexes up near the front. What I may do, since Seekers are out of the way, why don't we toss a battle scanner back here? And I'm hearing thin men, so I'm guessing, since it's a light mission, it's our last pod. Let's see if we can gain vision of them back here. If they're not there, that means they're way, way in the back behind a wall. Wow. We just don't see them over there. Maybe that means we can hustle and maybe get going towards that meld as a potential. Ruth, let's put you out here if something happens and we activate. As a surprise, at least you have the med kit against their acid. Okay, we're good. So we're going to hustle everybody up there so we got lots of support potential.
Location confirmed.
Now maybe our sniper will get right here, Andy.
Moving out.
Everybody else will just keep motoring, motoring. And finally, Sandy Koufax will get you up here.
Stepping off.
So not a lot of Overwatch is going to be run this turn, but since they aren't where I thought they would be, I guess that's all right. We'll steady you and Overwatch you. There you go, Fred. Fred, let's bring you up this way.
Heading out.
Nothing. So I'm kind of thinking it should be clear to move up on this meld. Doesn't seem to be spinning too fast. So maybe behind this red truck they could be in that fog of war over there, but I'm going to non-run and gun you up here and see if we can't take that meld next turn.
I'm on the move.
And they didn't seem to be behind that red truck. So they perhaps were all the way back behind this wall back in the back. That's really out of the way if that's where they end up being.
Affirmative.
Well, now we'll start moving a little more carefully forward so we can keep some soldiers on Overwatch and with steadied weapons, etc. Because once again, we're trying to have a mission where we can come out of this without an injury for a change. Boris, let's get you up here. Sebastian, how far up can you get? We definitely have some open doors here, so maybe you never know, because they can move into the warehouse from the back also. So why don't we have you, Sebastian, as kind of our guard over on this side of the building. And who have we got left? Sandy Koufax getting in range to be able to use some grenades. That's not a bad idea.
Eyes on the prize.
And we'll just kind of hang you back there for this particular turn, Andy, just in case. Overwatch is abound on everybody else, I believe. Okay, now it's clear that they are probably inside the warehouse. In fact, I can kind of hear the tink, tink, tink of their feet inside the warehouse. Let's first get this meld, and let's get motoring over here. Let's get up to the door. Let's see who we want. Can my sniper run that far? I doubt it. I don't think so. Sebastian can. And it looks like we're going to have some warehouse fun ahead of us. Sandy Koufax, you wouldn't be bad to have up there with your grenades near the front.
Double time.
Boris Becker, can you make it far enough? Not quite. I was going to say it would have been nice to have you behind the door as we open it. But we can't have every wish we want, right? Kristin, you'd be another one be good to be having over there. So we may have to wait one more turn, and that risks us losing some meld. Ruth, we're going to get you up here near this door so you have the ability to take good cover in that doorway. Andy, we're probably just going to dash you, and at this point, just so you may have vision through that door. We're going to bring you up close also, Fred, so you have maximum maneuverability once we open the door. And then Barry Bonds, it would be nice to get you near that door also.
On the move.
So it looks like I may hold off one more turn for the door breach just to get everybody spaced, unless they do that. Let's go, Sebastian. Take him out. Nice hit. Nice hit.
Watch the side.
So they're moving big time, and they're back in the warehouse. Most of them, other than our guy, our little friend over here, that we can take care of very easily with Fred.
Heading to that location. What the hell was
Oh, but Fred, you're supposed to shoot him so the acid doesn't fall on you. Shame on you. Have we taught you nothing? Let's get this open and see if we can get some positive positions inside, and if we're lucky, maybe they're out of position inside the warehouse too. See if we can catch them by surprise. Well, so much for the old catching of by surprise. They're in the trailers or outside behind the trailers, it would appear. So we need to get a few guys in cover. Now what we got to do is we're near the end of the mission. We're down to what I'm guessing are the last two thin men of the map. We got to start getting ourselves in position. Yes, I'm talking about you, Sandy Koufax, to see if we can't capture these guys. Kristin, it would be nice to have you in position to provide some suppression. I'm trying to think of the best angle for that, where that might be. It's hard to know exactly which trailer door they come through. That's going to make a difference as far as where you should be for suppression. Should I have you up that close? We're going to start you right there. Let's see what we see.
Alien object in sight.
Well, we can see the meld. We knew that. How far can you get, Boris Becker? Let's get you behind full cover here. Ruth, let's get you. You can reach this full cover. course, it gets you kind of an acid position there, so maybe I ought to move you out of the way so we can try not to cluster up for acid.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, we're not getting any view of them through the trailer, so I'm wondering where they may be. I'm almost thinking, Barry Bonds, we're going to move you here, because if they decide to do any more shenanigans jumping up on the roof, I don't want you to be where Sebastian is and get easily flanked. And because of that, Sebastian, it's not going to leave me with as much Overwatch as I would prefer, but we're going to dash you over here. Now we're going to go Overwatch with you, Sandy Koufax. And we're going to get my sniper rifle right in here, hoping we have an angle as he steadies his weapon. There's a lot of line of sight blockers in this location. And steady weapon on the rocket. And one more. Boris, yes, you're the one I do want on Overwatch. Let's see if we get some movement from them. Ah, there they go with that roof shenanigans again. Not where I had hoped to get them to move, but once again, you are my tank, Sai. The question is will to survive. That's good that you have will to survive. But that's not totally going to keep you from panicking necessarily. Now, I don't want to shoot a rocket over there, but fortunately, you're not on Overwatch. So what do I want to do? Can I get enough damage? What's the best way to get some damage out there? We got to wear you down a little bit, and no, we don't quite have the shots available. So I was all ready for y'all to come charging in through the warehouse, and you decided not to oblige me. Shame on you, thin men. Let's see, what kind of range do we have with our soldiers here? Okay, he's in full cover because it's a full cover vehicle. Unfortunately, one of the few full cover vehicles. So I don't have the best of range. Some of my higher mobility people, Sebastian, I took you out of it by moving you so far back. And I hate coming to the door here with the other thin men loose that could come through a truck trailer and flank us. So Fred, we're gonna see if you panic on us, but you're the first play we have potentially, and I couldn't quite get close enough for an arc thrower charge. Even if you were to weaken him down nicely for us in a blue move. So I think what we're going to have to work on is trying to freeze up and damage the other thin men once we got him down. So let's see if you can move here without panicking.
Heading there now.
Okay, we resisted. Fortunately, 91%. That's just an armor hit. That didn't pay off for me on the moderate mission because there were way too many enemies and way too far to go. But you have more armor and we have less enemies. So let's take that 100% shot, get it down to one alien that we have left to capture. Now I'm thinking we need to reload and get ready. We got plenty of flashbangs. We got plenty of pistols. We got plenty of laser pistols to work on weakening him down. So let's not put too much Overwatch out there because we don't want to kill him right off the bat. We'll try some steady weapons. And see if we can get him to make a little appearance for us. him moving around, but it makes me nervous. Where is he moving around? Sebastian, let's get you moving up a little bit.
Okay.
So we can try to start getting some vision. We used our one battle scanner. Unfortunately, we sure could use it now, couldn't we? Ruth, maybe we can do a number with you. Be nice to get out there to free up Fred. Thinking of taking one more armor hit on him and then getting him healed, just so he can't potentially get flanked by the other thin man jumping over the wall.
Double time.
Good job, Fred. Good job. Way to be tough. Way to be tough. Let's get Ruth over there. Run you out and dash you out, Ruth. And we will, should we tempt him to come in?
Moving to
We'll
position.
move you up, Kristin. And we're just going to kind of keep you kind of centered there, Sandy Koufax, hoping that we can we'll steady that weapon. Just a lot of steady weapons, hoping we can entice him in to our little trap here. And we'll just hunker you down. Where, oh where? So he's out on that side of the truck. Oh, he's doing the old roof hop. Coming right back in there. Well now. Now we got to come up with some ways. First of all, it's safe now to get up to the door so we're in closer range with the arc thrower. That's the first thing we have the ability to do. Fred, I don't necessarily want to get you flanked around. Of course, we can try a shot with the laser pistol instead. Who has a conventional pistol? Ruth, you do too. So let's get Fred healed
Heading to that
first.
location. Med kits fix everything. Calm down.
Let's see what plays we have and who has them. I think if I go on the other side of the door here for Becker, of course we can flashbang to start slowing him down as far as where and what he does to move. Is now the time to use the flashbang yet? Yeah, we better. Because this may take a turn or two is what it's looking like now. Let's get our sniper out here so he's in a better position
On my way.
to maybe have a shot. Yeah, he's out of range for the pistol because it is definitely a squad sight shot. But we'll readjust depending on how he moves. Finally, what we will do is get you over here, Sebastian. So you can, it's moving a little faster this time, so I don't know if this is the final turn or not, but let's get you out here just in case we're able to grab that meld, because we will end up taking a little time trying to do a capture here. And then Kristin, you can't quite get up there for suppression, can you? Don't quite have the angle. So let's get you close enough that we can suppress next time, hopefully. We're going to overwatch with your pistol. You're going to steady your weapon. .61% shot with a laser rifle. I don't know that I want to take that. So we're going to steady. Because I'm hoping I don't have to kill him. How do I want to work the pistol shot?
Position confirmed.
Let's get moving you out there, Fred. And you don't have anything with the pistol. Let's do Overwatch with the pistol. So we kind of got his movements covered and hopefully have him hemmed in a little. I'm kind of going to be happy with that, other than the Overwatch. But we have a flashbang to burn. Unfortunately, we didn't lose that, thank goodness. Sebastian, let's get you up nearby in case we need lightning reflexes coming up anytime soon. Now we got to figure out who has the flashbang. Flashbang, flashbang. Get me a flashbang. We also have the ability to throw a grenade. I don't think you're in range though. No, so if we can knock out and find someone with a flashbang, dang it. And that someone looks like it would be you, Kristin, if you can get it through the door. And you can. So there goes the Overwatch. And I'm going to bring... Got to get some people up with pistol shots to start getting a pistol shot or two on this guy too. Now if you move right here, it says you would have a shot down there. So Boris, we're going to take you out and see if you can do something with the laser pistol. Not a great percentage chance, but let's see. And it's a miss anyway. I think what we'll do is try running and gunning now that the Overwatch is gone and take a pistol shot. I don't want to kill him, so we're going to take the full cover up here.
Moving to firing position.
And you're already set to your laser pistol. Ooh, not a good shot at all.
Adjusting sights.
Moving to position.
We'll keep on Overwatch. We'll start doing some pistol Overwatches, that's for sure. And then we're going to see if we can't dash you out here, Sandy Koufax, to a position that hopefully will keep you in range depending on how he moves, unless he moves back to this corner or heaven forbid jumps over the wall. We'll see if we can't move you a little closer for a pistol shot. Not high percentage, and we're starting to use up pistol ammo trying to weaken him down. But I'm afraid to use my main weapons for fear that's going to kill him. What kind of damage are we looking at? And it's an 8% for critical. I'm going to take the chance that we don't get a critical shot. And we didn't. Okay, now I'm worried because I got some pistol Overwatch. Okay, good. Thought he might spit acid over there. So we got our chance right here.
I'm all over it.
This is our one chance on this mission. 54%. Zap away.
Subduing target. It's still up. It is still up.
2 fails. We're 0 for 2 right now, so time to finish him off. All our resources go to finishing him off. job, Andy.
Mission accomplished.
So we had a clean mission, but we missed once again. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking on that arc thrower to get that working. That's frustrating.
It doesn't get much cleaner than that. Not a single casualty.
And it's a lot nice seeing only 3-day fatigues in there, so I'm glad to have. And we got a promotion from Boris Becker out of that too, so that's good news. And I think we finally getting some back. Nice haul on meld. Wow, wow, wow. We needed it. Gives us a little flexibility to possibly spend it if we get a little tight on money.
We will be in touch, Commander.
All right, so how is our hangar looking? We got 2 days transit still. We still got something. We're not in good shape on the air game still, so let's see what our barracks looks like. Just a quick peek. We're okay for a couple missions. If we had 2 back-to-back missions, we're kind of okay, depending on how quickly they hit. So let's get out there and search for aliens and make it happen. Feeling better after that last. Actually, after the last 2, I'm feeling a little more in control. So let's hopefully we don't have the next one break the trend. We got a high fighter. Uh-oh, and we are limited, and going against our satellites, we are limited to fight him. And what we have available, it's only an avalanche. Let's just hope with our research that avalanche will be enough to wear him down so he doesn't take out a satellite. Dang.
Engaging bogey.
Bad hit. Come on.
We're going down!
Ah, I hit the button just a second too late. That's what you get for being sloppy, and I am now down something I can ill afford to lose, and that is an interceptor. Now let's scan and see if he takes down a satellite. That'll just add fuel to the fire.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch.
We now have a backup satellite, though. I guess you can say that's good timing, huh? But what a waste of money if he shoots one down. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. 2 scientists, yeah, that'll help speed up research. We haven't had a scientist in a while, and we can afford meld. We just got a whole big batch.
Commander, our fighter is down.
Yes,
We've lost
I
contact.
know. Not good news, not smart on my part, letting it go just too far since it was my only fighter, hoping I'd get enough damage to prevent him, and maybe I did. There were a few damage bubbles popping up around that fighter, but I was just a second too slow in breaking off the engagement because I had already hit the button, but his shot was already on the way, so that's frustrating that I missed it by seconds.
Commander, the Council is requesting a direct
Ah, this is possibly the start of some missions that I was expecting this month. Let's find out. Oh boy, it's not the one I was thinking it would be. Council mission target extraction. So we are here to rescue a UN official. Good, we get some more engineers out of it. Nice haul on money. So let's get on in there.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with
Okay, unknown intel on this. So we're going to sign off here at this point. Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. Thanks for watching. When we come back, we'll have the assault crew all put together for our upcoming extraction. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate it.